And it's Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means. Another round of Tabletop Takedown coming to you live, 105 East Front Street, right off that beautiful Monroe, Michigan River. Another beautiful Saturday, another beautiful day that we get to play for you all. Returning to the show, we have myself, the man, the myth, the legend, RC, and Matt and Corey.
What's up, though?
Hey, good to have you guys back.
Good to be back.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been a crazy week. Just yesterday, Commander Masters did its pre-release tour around the U.S. and holy cow, the prices of Commander singles have dumped. So if you ever wanted to go swoop some singles, and now would be the time.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that after this game.
Yes. Of course, we love to play Magic, but you got to thank your sponsors. So I'm going to throw some shout outs to Maya's Fresh Mexican Grill, Insane Wrestling Revolution, Detroit 8 Mile Vodka, Mint Cannabis, Monroe Sports Center, Muggsy Sports Bar and Grill, and of course, Lane's Pizzeria over there and maybe making the magic happen in the oven. My man Josh behind the camera making the magic happen right here. Ranger Studios for the time, patience, space, and of course, putting up with me. And you guys for coming back on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
So the list for the show is the same couple of people rotating around. So if anybody ever wants to be on the show, you catch us watching it. And I'm talking to you, Mikey, standing behind the counter over at OHD, talking about how much you watch us and you want to, but you ain't coming out here and playing. So you need to come play. There's plenty of players up there at our house games that needs to come over here and play with us. I was just talking to Chris Cannon. I'm going to see if I can get him on the show. And I mean, he's good. He's been playing for years. He's been playing a little bit longer than me for sure. So all right, I'm gonna keep my opening hand. We good? We ready to roll it up?
So who are you running?
Oh yeah, my apologies. I'm going to be playing Mizzix of the Is Magnus. Of course, is it Spellslinger? I am going to attempt to cast instants and sorceries until you guys no longer wish to play this game.
Yeah.
All right, and I am playing straight from the box. Gladriel, Elven Queen. She's a 4/5 and has Will of the Council. At the beginning of the combat of your turn, if another elf entered the battlefield under your control this turn, starting with you, each player votes for Dominion or Guidance. And if Dominion gets more votes, the ring tempts me. Then I put a +1/+1 counter on my ring bearer. If the Guidance gets more votes, then I just draw a card. Or if it's tied. So I get to do elven things.
I like voting stuff in EDH.
With politics, yes.
It's very political deck.
Very. And I'm playing Vohar Vidalian Desecrator. I'm going to basically play my library to the point where I play everybody else's library and their graveyards.
Oh no.
And then I'm going to play my graveyards. And I might touch your guys' hand every once in a while.
Oh no.
Well,
So sticky fingers, Demir.
Yeah.
I'm playing Sidis Brew Tyrant, so whenever I mill, I make a couple zombies if it's a creature. I have a lot of graveyard recovery and self-mill kind of thing going on, so go ahead, put stuff in my graveyard. Hopefully I can use it before you can.
Yeah, maybe.
So slimy soul tie. So we got Spellslinger, is it? Vote for me, Simic. Sticky fingers, Demir. And slimy soul tie. Hey, this is some flavor.
Yeah.
All right, big D6.
Big D6.
Okay.
Yeah. A 5.
4.
5. Huzzah! I finally won the go first roll for the show. This is like episode 20, and I think that's the first time I've ever won the roll.
What is it, 17? Yeah.
Something
17.
like we're up there, yeah. All right, we ready? Pre-game actions, anything? Nope. All right, I will draw, and I will start us off with this beautiful full art island and pass.
All right. Draw a card. I will play Forest as my land for turn and pass turn.
I'll play the Swamp as my land for the turn. I'm going to tap it to play a Soul Ring. I tap that Soul Ring to play a Thought Vessel.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
I thought we were playing Fair Magic.
You know, it's
I'm going to play a
I'll be fair,
Quandrix
that's
Gambit.
my only land.
Enters the battlefield tapped. It taps for a blue or a green. Or I can tap it to scry one. Pay for it. Yeah, go ahead.
In all,
Draw.
it is fair. That's my only land.
Play a mountain. I'll tap 2. I'll play this arcane signet and I'll pass the turn.
Snap.
See, he's ramping too.
Yeah. Okay.
That taps for a
4.
different color.
4
Colorless.
versus 2.
Colorless compared
4
to 2
versus 2.
colors.
I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to tap my Soul Ring for 2 colorless to play a Lightning Greaves. And I'm going to pass the turn. Like I said, it's fair.
You didn't have islands. You're hoping for one.
Fair.
There.
I'm going to play a swamp. I'm going to tap a black and a colorless. I'm going to play Rite of Precinct 6. He gets a 1/1 counter for each creature in my opponent's graveyard. So he's still a 1/1.
Yep.
Still a good zombie for 2.
Pass turn. That's all I can do.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. I will play this. Island is my land for turn. I'm going to tap 3 and play a Heuristic Study
Mm-hmm.
and pass.
Non-creature spell.
No. Cast a spell, period. If you,
Okay,
if
yeah, I
I
was
catch you
thinking,
not paying one.
Rustic
Yeah.
Remora.
Play a force as my land for turn, and I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a Tainted Isle as my land for the turn. And because I control a swamp, I can tap it for one of either color. And yeah. I'm going to tap for 2 black and 3 colorless. Sir Conrad the Grim.
Draw a card.
Equipping Lightning Greaves over to him.
You got it.
And Tyler, I'm going to swing at you for 5. Pass the turn.
First blood.
Well, you draw a card, it's going to hurt.
This is fair. This is
Very fair game of Magic.
I'm going to play an island. And that's all I can do at the moment. I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. I'll pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Play an island as my land for turn. I will pass the turn.
Tap.
At your upkeep, I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to play Turnabout, and I'm going to tap down your lands.
Draw. I'll play Creeping Tar Pit, comes and play tapped. And I'm going to move to combat. Tyler. Another 5. Pass the turn.
Exactly. You hit me for 10, it's going to cost you a turn.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm going to play an island for land for turn. I'm going to tap for a blue, black, green, and a colorless. And I'm going to play out my commander.
You going to pay an additional one?
No,
Thank you, sir.
I can't. When it enters the battlefield or whenever it attacks, I mill 3 cards, and whenever one or more creatures enter the battlefield, I create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. I had a creature enter, so I created a black zombie creature token. Then that's all I can do at the moment. I'll pass turn.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw.
Your commander's a 3/3.
Yes.
May I look at him?
Yeah. I'm just trying to self mill to make a zombie. I want to get one for milling any amount of creatures.
Oh. Wait. So how many creatures went to your graveyard?
One.
Then each opponent takes the damage. Because Sir Conrad, whenever a creature hits the graveyard from anywhere,
Okay.
it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Oh, fun. I need him. Can I see him?
Yeah.
I need him for this deck.
He's phenomenal. Vito's another good one too.
Yeah.
But that's whenever a creature leaves the battlefield. That one's anywhere. Phenomenal card. Then he has another ability afterwards that's alright.
Spicy.
Yeah.
I'm just going to discard this Final Fortune and pass the turn.
He's trying to stop me from doing stuff.
I have to.
What?
You hit me for 10 and you're
Well,
a solid 2 ahead of everyone else.
You drew a card off me, I hit you. You turned down my lands, I hit you. If you don't do something to me, I won't hit you.
I have to.
You don't.
It's called pacing.
Well, he's got 3 creatures.
He's not doing anything to me. You're hitting me.
Because you're doing stuff to me.
And he's enabling you on top of it.
What do you mean?
So you can't use him as an argument. He's literally helping you.
I just did.
Hurting myself.
Yes, queen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you doing? What you doing over there?
All right, so drew my card. I'm going to play Tranquil Thicket as my land for turn. It's going to enter the battlefield tapped. I can tap for a green. And then I'm just going to sit here and do queen stuff and pass the turn. Yes, queen.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Yeah. Might as well. All right.
Questioning
So 3 black, 3 colorless. I'm going to attempt to cast Dread Summons for 4.
Negate.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a creature?
No. I mean, if you're pacing me and no one else is, I'm just gonna get hit for damage by you. Corey, swing at you for 5.
Oh, snap. I got to take it.
Yep.
With his open mana. Yep.
Pass the turn.
Okay.
At your upkeep, Matt, I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play Snap, targeting Sidisi to put her back into your hand.
Okay.
And I untap 2 lands.
I still have to draw.
I forgot to draw.
From what? Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna recast her.
Not pay 1.
Willing 3.
1 creature, 2 creature.
I still want to get 1 zombie though. It's whenever 1 or more.
So 2
creatures.
creatures, so that's 2 damage to each of you.
Thanks.
I would have been able to do something else, but he returned it to my hand, so I'm gonna have to pass turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Upkeep draw.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
This island. It's called pacing, boys. Let your opponent get too far ahead, you will lose. I'm going to tap 4 and play Mizzix and clench my butt cheeks. Pass turn.
All right. play forest as my land for turn. Let's see. And cast out my commander. Little miss 4 or 5. I'll be at the beginning of my combat when things happen, and
Did you pay an additional one?
Yep. All right. Can't do anything else, Pastor.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
What, you forgot your trigger.
Oh, I did.
Is it upkeep or is it
Oh
combat?
no, it's if another elf.
Okay.
Another elf.
Okay.
So, yeah, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, looks like I have to. I'm going to tap for a black and a colorless, and I'm going to Doomblade your Mizzix.
You gonna pay an additional one?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then I'm going to pay 3 and put this morph creature down.
Draw a card.
So you draw a card for me putting it down, but not for me flipping it, right? Because morph would be an
morphing
action.
is casting a spell. It is a colorless creature spell.
No, I mean for flipping it.
Flipping it is a special action and doesn't use the stack even.
Okay.
It's like playing your land for
So,
turn.
so what you have would kill my. You can kill my commander. You're open. Move to.
The question is, do you need a block or no?
Tyler, I'm going to hit you for 5.
Good thing this
Pass
isn't
the turn.
Commander.
Okay. Untap.
That's fair. I mean,
Draw. I'm gonna play an island for land for turn. I'm gonna do a green and 2 colorless. I'm gonna do Jaheira, Friend of the Forest. Tokens I control, tap, add green.
You gonna pay an additional one?
No. And then I'm going to tap one of them for green. And then 2 colorless. I'm going to play that. No, I'll tap.
what is that?
It's Anna's Sanctuary. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a blue or a black permanent, target creature gains +1/+1 till end of turn. If you control a blue and a black permanent, that creature gets +5/+5 until end of turn. That's an upkeep trigger.
You paid the additional one, right?
Yeah, I paid the additional one for that one. Josh, you're high, man. I'm gonna poke you for 3, Commander, and then I'm gonna mill 3.
Well,
When it attacks, I still mill.
yep. All right, so mill.
Yeah. 2 creatures, so I create a zombie.
Each of you lose 1.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
Take
bringing
the
you to our
3.
level. You haven't lost anything. I'm just.
I was just wondering if I actually wanted to take the damage or not. But, yep.
Then I pass turn. That's all I can do.
Wait, there's-
I have a
there's
2/2.
choices?
I have a 2/2.
Yeah.
There's a
I'll
2/2?
play a mountain.
Oh,
You-
gotcha.
You could have blocked. I just
I'll
wanted the
tap 2
trigger
and play a
for the
Felwar
attacking.
Stone.
I see your commander.
I'm going to tap 4 and play Bonds of Insight. Each player is going to mill the top 4 cards of their library.
Two.
And then I'm going to return up to 2 instants and or sorceries from a graveyard to my hand.
I go 2/2 zombie.
How many creatures hit
I
the
had
grave?
2.
You had 2. 1. I have 1.
So you
So that's 4 for each of you to
And
take
then-
damage.
okay. Then there's 3 in the opponent's graveyard for me. So he gets +3.
Isn't that when he enters the battlefield?
It gets 1/1 for
Into
each creature
your graveyard. Into
your-
your graveyard, sir.
in your opponent's graveyards.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking
That gets
about this.
plus.
This gets +3. I got 1 zombie for this because
Gotcha.
it's 1 or
My
more.
bad. I thought you were.
I
I
didn't
was
know the
confusing.
creature. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, yeah, and I get to grab back. Snap and negate. Why? It literally doesn't matter. I don't need negate. I'm gonna grab back turnabout. And then I exile that card. I will.
You're a zombie heavy deck, aren't you?
Discard this Rail Storm Conduit and pass.
It's not
that
like
over.
all zombies,
2,
it's
4,
just-
5, 6, 7.
A lot of zombies have graveyard recursion. So,
Yeah.
and then she makes zombies. It's not necessarily.
Play island is my land for turn.
There are zombies.
I will tap a green and 2 colorless and play Farhaven Elf. It's a 1/1, and when it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Yes, I will pay that 1. Do this right quick.
It's weird how many like cards there are in Magic that you play it enters the battlefield search your library for whatever.
Yeah.
Basic land,
Especially
spell.
green. Especially green.
Yeah, green does
Green.
lands. Blue does mostly spells
Yeah, like
Or just
blue
draw.
does a lot
Or
of
just draw.
spells,
Or
melt.
return something.
from your graveyard, yeah. Or a spell from your graveyard.
Black does just returning from graveyard a lot.
No, loss of life.
Phyrexian Delver
Loss of life.
is
Oh,
one of
true.
the greatest cards printed of all time. Change my mind.
What does
You
it say?
can't- It's reanimate on a body. You cannot do better than reanimate on a body. That is
Yeah.
busted.
Just bounce the character and just bring back creatures from your grave. Yeah. It's
Bring
nasty.
back this creature that brings back this creature that
Sister
brings
hospitalizer to bring back. Yeah, that was my Asterion deck. Was I'm gonna mill myself and Orzhov and then show you a freaking creature loop with Gary.
So go to my combat phase.
Combate.
Combate. I did have an elf enter the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
See, starting with me, I picked Dominion.
What do they do?
So if Dominion gets more votes, the ring will tempt me. Then I get +1/+1 counter on my ring bearer. If the guidance gets more votes or is tied, draw a card.
Your ring bearer is unblockable by creatures with powerless.
Greater.
Greater.
It's Skulk.
Oh yeah. No.
I just give them a
Oh, yeah.
card.
Yeah, guidance.
I'm gonna go with guidance.
Dominion, since it doesn't matter and it's tied anyway.
And it goes to drawing a card. Yeah.
All right. So I draw a card.
I was just thinking because he said Dominion, he wanted it.
He does a +1/1 counter and tempting.
Ring temp, yeah.
Comes a 5.
Do you want me to turn
5,
evil,
6.
or do you want to give me a card and keep me happy?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Well, the more the ring tempts him, the worse it gets.
Do you want a long Simic turn or do you want a long Simic turn?
And then, Josh, just because you swung at me and I did nothing,
That's
Oh.
why.
I'm just gonna swing back with my commander 4/5.
Of course you would.
I was trying to be nice. This is all politics for me.
Uh-huh. Right.
You also have like 5 more life than the next player.
What time is it?
You hit me for 4, commander.
Commander, yes.
Trust me, 33.
Don't piss off the queen.
Well, so it looks like I need
Yes.
to slap this fucking queen. Anything else?
No, I will pester.
All right. Y'all are something else. Let me tell you that. Draw.
I think it's the day.
Yep, maybe. Huh. Yeah, that'd be fun to play. I shouldn't.
Wait. Corey, did you play another spell?
I did not.
You just swung.
I just, I was thinking about calling Lane's Pizzeria and getting pizza.
Snap.
Thinking about something. What do you guys want to do something for food? You want to throw down on something delivered here to the show? We're going to be here for another hour and a half.
I don't have cash on me. I forgot my wallet, but I can always
I can't
do that. I gotta
do that. And I have to.
work and cover.
Okay.
I got 5 on it.
That work?
Your phone, let's get keys. I got 5 on it.
Heavy with that extra cheese.
What's this creature do? When it enters the battlefield?
Yeah, it's just the ETB where I get extra lands.
I got my card.
Costs 3. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to get rid of that.
Who's that right across the street?
Mancino's. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna tap for a blue 3/4 colorless and a black, and I'm gonna play Xanthar Guild Kingpin. And he has at the beginning of my upkeep choose target opponent until end of turn. That player can't cast spells. You may look at the top card of that player's library. You may play the top card of their library. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast spells this way. I am then going to realize I could have done that. Whoops. I will pass the turn. 2 blockers. 3.
Tap. I am going to play. I will tap those 4 for green and one of those. I'm going to play a Pernal Behemoth. I may play lands from my graveyard. He has a 2/7. I'm going to then play a forest from my graveyard for land for turn. I am then going to do a black and 3 colorless. I'm going to do a Cerberus Nightmare Speaker. He has tap. Sacrifice another creature or an artifact. For each opponent, I mill a card, then return that card from my graveyard to my hand unless that player pays 3 life.
Paying 1 and paying 1.
No. I am then,
Yeah.
because I played a snake, I'm going to return Sonin Summon from my graveyard to my hand.
Is it a creature?
No, it's a sorcery.
Okay.
So whenever I play a non-token snake, comes into play
He's
under
just
control,
worried 'cause-
return it to my.
He's just worried because Sir Conrad worries about leaving too.
Yeah, if a creature leaves your graveyard, he also.
I forgot this is my upkeep trigger. I'm gonna do it. Was gonna do it on my commander. Gets +5 because I have a black and a blue creature.
It's not a humane, is it?
No, at the beginning of your upkeep, if I control.
It's good. Can't say no.
What is there for blockers?
I'm wide open.
I've got a 1/1 on the ground.
I have a 5/6 and a 5/4 and a 2/2.
Corey, I am sending a 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 commander at you. When it attacks, I mill 3 cards.
On the ground?
Yep. I
Does
had
it-
a zombie.
Each of you lose one.
Yep.
Does it have trample at all? Or...
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use them.
That's why I was like, you have a blocker and you're not gonna kill it, and that's all I can do at the moment. You had a creature go to your graveyard.
Yep. Each of you lose another one.
He gets a +1 on him. Hi, pass turn.
That upkeep draw. I'll play this time. It's William's turn. All right. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Blue, red, 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 3 red, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. I will spend 4 blue to cast Turnabout and untap all of my lands.
Mm-hmm.
I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will add another 2 red, another 4 blue. And that's 10. I will use that 10 and I will cast Apex of Power and exile the top 7 of my library until end of turn. I may cast spells from among them. If the spell was cast from my hand, I'm going to add 10 mana of any one color. I'm going to add 10 blue to my pool.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
All
going to
right.
exile the top 7.
And 10 blue floating.
Apex of Power resolves, goes to my graveyard. I'm going to spend 2 blue and cast Snap, returning Xanathar to Josh's hand, and I'm tapping 2 lands. I'll untap these 2 mountains here. I'm going to spend 2 blue 1 red. And another 2 blue. Holy crap. Just to cast Mizzix. 6. All right.
Uh-oh.
I will spend 3 blue. And I will cast Frantic Search from Exile, gaining myself an experience counter. So instants and sorceries cost me 1 less to cast. I'm going to draw 2, discard 2, and untap 3 lands.
And this is where it becomes an issue.
I thought you said on tap 3.
He did.
Oh,
He had 1 mountain on
was the
tap.
one. Okay, I thought it was tap.
I seen it.
Yes, sir.
There's a thing.
Yeah.
I will then tap 1 blue, and I'm going to play Contentious Plan. When I cast it, I'm going to gain an experience counter, and then going to proliferate that experience counter and draw a card.
Now his instants and sorceries cost 3 less.
I will pay 2 life, and I will cast Tezzeret's Gambit, and I will draw 2 cards and proliferate. And when I cast it, I'm going to gain an experience counter, and I'm going to proliferate it and draw 2.
Now they cost 5 less.
That feels good. So I'm going to pay 2 life. I'm going to play a Gataxian Probe and roll a d6 here. Corey, hand, please.
Hi.
No, I get to look at target player's hand and draw a card.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thought you wanted a handshake or something.
Ooh.
You just looked at that like, whack.
What is this?
Things and stuff.
Wow. This precon is cool.
Yeah, I know. It does queen things. Politics, buddy,
Does queen
politics.
things.
That's cool. And then I get to draw a card.
Where's your dress, Miss Queen? Louder than life, huh?
Louder than life.
Louder than life.
I'm gonna tab. Let me double check my.
Yeah, it's not the devil's lettuce, it's the Lord's loud.
He's Slayer.
I like that.
Slayer.
So much spell slinging going on.
Yeah.
Is there even a storm count?
No.
No. All right, cool. Jeez.
Well, yeah, that doesn't count because he proliferated.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spells have been cast this turn.
Yeah.
That's so
I'm going
awesome.
to tab 2 red and cast this Brass's Bounty from Exile, which is going to give me a treasure for each land I control.
So 6
1,
treasures.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 treasures, and I will gain another experience counter, and that is the 9th spell cast for this turn. And 6 treasures. With those 6 treasures, I will probably win the game.
Good.
Because I will spend 1 blue and I'll play Call to Mind and I'll return target instant or sorcery from my graveyard to my hand. And with that on the stack, I'm going to tap 2 red and Fury Storm it. So I'm going to copy that spell for each time I've cast my commander from the command zone and then copy it for Fury Storm. So I'm going to return 4 instants or sorceries from the graveyard to my hand.
From or your?
From mine.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab back Brass's Bounty.
Just swung at him.
You really
Wow.
should have. Y'all were like, "Oh, Josh is hitting him too
Apex
hard."
of Power. And
To
Frantic
be
Search.
fair, I was being political about things, staying in my area.
That's why I was smacking you two for not doing anything.
I was starting to do stuff.
Have to kill Tyler. Yes, I understand.
It's one of those smack across the back of the head.
6 less.
I Doombladed it
Something.
once. I got rid of his commander once. He was just able to play it during his turn and keep going.
I'm gonna crack 2 of these tier treasures, and I'm gonna play.
Also, to be fair, I did
Flip
say at the beginning of this game I didn't play this
Turnabout.
enough.
I'm gonna
That's fair.
untap all these lands. Make that.
How do you untap it? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Turnabout.
Just give it a little tap, a little
I will
tappy,
then crack 2 treasures
little taparoo.
and spend 4, and I'm gonna play 1,000-Year Storm.
God, go to your home.
What? So that's what? How many spells this turn now?
That's 11. And then I'm gonna tap 1 red, and I'm gonna play Brass's Bounty 12 times.
Jesus.
How's what? Oh.
And I'm going to play Apex of Power 13 times and exile my whole library. And and I'm going to dump those into Jaya's Immolating Inferno and deal that much damage to up to 3 targets.
Cool game, guys.
Yeah, awesome game, guys.
Yeah.
I
Yay!
lost the game.
I was up till 5 a.m. tweaking this deck and it worked.
We lost the game, y'all.
Yeah.
All y'all,
I was playing
all
against a
games,
level that
well,
can go against precon.
So
Yeah.
So we got time for
there's
another
no I
game.
win.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys want to know what this card was? The morph card? Or you won't get it now. No,
I
I'm
thought-
kidding. It was the Vesuvian shapeshifter.
I was gonna
to
play
come in
Portal
copy.
Phyrexia finally, but no.
Yeah.
I had to do everything just to get
Then-
Mizzix out. And then I was like,
then I could have
has
animated
one
dead.
You hard targeted me there for a minute too. Like, damn it.
I had to pay. You were going so fast, and then look at I'm at 11. I was at like 20 something, and then you were like, "How many creatures went to the bin?" And I was like, "No."
Well, you milled everybody, so I had to know that answer.
Yeah, that top 4.
That was helping me. I'll
And then
take
you
a little
stopped
bit
my
of
dread
damage.
summons, which would done the same thing,
Yeah,
except
no,
gave me
that would've-
zombies.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
Rusty.
So what kind of game we looking at next, guys?
Well, I'm doing self mill.
His self mill.
Worked. I just put in
I'm gonna
the
do Legos.
two or 3 of those cards I just cast
You know
on
what?
their turn. I just put in the stack last night. Like, if I wouldn't have put those in there last night, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I've been working on a new deck lately.
I'm gonna play Fast Money.
More money, more problems.
Fast money.
Who's the commander of the new deck you're messing with?
It's the hasty treasure making guy.
Yeah.
It's Maher Urak High Captain.
So
Oh
Fast
yeah,
Boy.
the orc, goblin, or army.
He's got Menache, right? For-
Yeah.
For some people that don't know the inside joke, Menache is menace. It's when 2 or more creatures. Yeah.
Where's
It deals with 1/1 counters.
Yep. It's a 2/2. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters will be put on an army, goblin, or orc you control, that many +1/+1 counters +1 are put into it, are put on it instead. So it's basically a whole like a mass and goblin like booster like counters.
See, I would
Literally-
run him and like crush the blood braided and run goblins and orcs.
literally cracking the plastic
That's-
on air?
Mostly just because green has a lot of the
Put
add
my new
counters.
sleeves.
Mhm. It's just black
I
red.
literally put them on yesterday.
Yeah, those mimic ones are awesome.
Yeah, it's all it is black red.
There's I know there's a red creature in the new set that just came out, the Lord of the Rings, the previous set, I guess now, Lord of the Rings, that does that too.
Oh
So he's a good add to it.
no, poopy card.
Which one?
I'd have to look it up honestly to tell you. I don't remember his name. I know I have one, but he's going in a different deck. I might just change up my Prosh deck. So I don't know. I mean, he has a bunch of counters and tokens building.
And here in a couple of weeks, Crow's got a new show coming up.
Oh yeah, time and date, please. Into the microphone.
August 18th. It's in Melvindale at Parks and Rec. Or I'm sorry, Parts and Labor. My bad. Friday, August 18th at 8 p.m. Be some other cool bands there. We got Monroe's Crows and Invoking Gods.
Heck
Invoking gods, man. Them
Yeah.
guys put it on last
Dude,
time.
those guys awesome. Just straight up awesome. Selflick is also going to be playing along with Starved and Trifection, which is like
Awesome.
a instrumental chaos band. It's a Joel Postal show, so like he puts on some really awesome shows, man. I just went to a their Busby Death Chair release party. And that was pretty cool. They had like a bunch of like dirty punk bands, like thrashy kind of stuff. Like it was definitely shows to check out they put on.
All right, dope. A pit everywhere they go. Everywhere.
Dude, every band too just has crazy ass pits. Circle pits, thrashy pits, I don't know, hairy pits.
Harry Pins.
He's just waiting for someone to catch him.
So, what decks are you guys playing this time around?
Old Retstein. He's a self-mill deck. It's when he enters the battlefield at the beginning of my upkeep, I mill a card. If it's a land card, I get a treasure. If it's a creature card, I get another creature, but it's a creature token. And then if it's anything else, I get a blood token.
All right. Well, I'm going to be playing red, white artifacts. I'm going to play a bunch of artifacts. You guys are going to destroy some of them. I'm going to get rid of some of them. And then I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to play them from the grave and make another copy of it as I do. And I'm going to basically be playing with Legos this game.
I'm gonna butcher his name, but it's Onus the Dragon Leash. I'm pretty much trying to give everything haste, and whenever a creature with haste attacks, I've created tap treasure token. So it's actually giving haste a thing after the first time it comes out. I actually have an ability where it's still useful after the first turn.
Heck yeah. Trying to get a hand here.
I just cracked this box open right here on air. I won the Abzan pre-con at the pre-release last night, and I took out 4 tapped lands and put on 4 of my badass enchantments I pulled out for it.
Put 1 to the bottom. I had a mulligan down to 6.
Ring. Who gets it?
We'll let the tablet decide on this one.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Corey.
Oh,
Hey.
I go first this time. Sweet.
You ain't first. You're last.
You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah.
Any turn
No.
zeros?
No.
No.
No gemstone. This is a pre-con.
Did you draw?
You know what? I had an 8 in my hand.
Gotcha.
You technically already drew.
Yep.
That's fair. That's
He
fair.
was ready.
Sticky sleeves.
Little sticky. Got excited. I'm sorry.
I'm raw dogging it.
Yeah, I can
Fast
see.
turn.
Not sleeve in sight. Draw. I'm gonna play a plains my land for the turn and pass the turn.
Draw. I'm gonna do a Thriving Moors my land for turn. I'll have it tap for a mountain also. No, pass turn.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. And I don't know why you guys played Fair Magic, because that's not what I came to play. I'm going to play this Ash Barrens and tap it for a Soul Ring, and tap that Soul Ring for an Arcane Signet and pass the turn.
Someone didn't shuffle. Very
Where's your
well.
burgeoning in second land?
I don't have a burgeoning in here yet. I got to go get one.
Okay.
I mean, that's a fair enchantment for that deck.
I'll play a swamp.
I asked Bill if he was selling that one, and he was like, nope. And I was like, well, of course.
What would have been more crazy if you did that, played a burgeoning, played a forest, and then tap that to play like abundant growth or something on it.
Black of the colorless, cast Undead Butler. It's a 1/2. When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to mill 3 cards. Then when it dies, I'm going to exile it. When I do, return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
I love Undead Butler. That is flavor.
Yes, sir. All right, and then I'm gonna pass the turn.
All
And you
right,
can always
untap,
choose not to
upkeep,
exile,
draw.
just use them again.
I'm gonna play a Boros Garrison and return this plains to my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pass.
Draw. I'm going to play an Archway Commons, enters the battlefield tap, and then I'm going to pay 1 so I don't have to sacrifice it. Tap frame until pass turn.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will tap this Soul Ring and this Arcane Signet, and I will cast this Kodama's Reach from my hand. Huzzah! I will go grab a Farast into play tapped, and Plains into my hand, and I will play that set of Plains and pass the turn as soon as I can find it. The other one is land.
All good.
Yes, sir.
Forest. Do Swamp, Forest, and colorless. I'm gonna cast Old Redstein. Going to go ahead and mill that card. It's an artifact. I'm going to create a blood token, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a plains from my land for the turn. Then I'm going to tap that plains in a Boros Garrison for a Thopter Engineer. When it enters the battlefield, I create a 1/1 colorless Thopter creature token with flying, and artifact creatures I control have haste. Let's do this as the 1/1. Move to combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 to Tyler in the air. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw.
Get your artifact creatures.
Yep, artifact creatures you control have haste.
I'm going to
He's
play
a
a
human
forest for
artificer.
land for
She is a
turn.
human artificer.
I'm going to tap 2 green and a colorless. I'm going to play a Raking Canopy. Whenever a creature with flying attacks you, Raking Canopy deals 4 damage to it.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I like it.
Holy
That's
crap.
Yeah.
Green direct damage. Nice.
Holy crap.
Anytime green deals direct damage, it's filthy.
Leave your flyers over there.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will tap this Soul Ring for 2, this Arcane Signet for green, and this Forest for green. And I will play Eidolon of Blossoms. It has Constellation. It's an enchantment creature. It says whenever Eidolon of Blossoms or another enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. So I'm going to draw a card when it enters.
Ew. You're going to be drawing cards off of that a lot. That's scarier than my Thopter Engineer.
I will pass.
Untap. I'm going to mill because of Redstein. It is a creature, so I will create a 1/1 creature.
Still haven't gotten him out on my deck from last game.
Draw.
He's in there.
Play Swamp as my land for turn. I'm gonna pay green, 2 colorless, and cast Reclamation Sage. When it enters the battlefield, it may destroy target artifact or enchantment. I'm gonna destroy your enchantment creature.
In response to you target a mind creature, I'm going to path to exile your commander.
I will return the commander to my
Command
But,
zone. Yeah.
Didn't that still
Yeah, you still
have to
look-
search for a basic and put it in play tap. But
Oh, I searched for a basic?
Yep.
For sure.
you,
All
hit,
right.
you hit my Eidolon.
Yeah, it's not Swords to Plowshares.
All right. So
Right?
cool. Yep. I will get a forest. Tapped. Shuffle. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a mountain as my land for the turn. I'm going to tap for 3. are a red and 2 colorless, and I'm going to play Accursed Mirror. It's going to enter the battlefield as a copy of Reclamation Stage, and that's going to blow up your enchantment over there, Matt.
It's hot.
Okay.
I am then going to
Trying to build a little bit of defense.
move to combat, and
I just tried drawing cards.
I'm going to swing my 1/1 flyer at you.
Hey, I seen what happened last game when you were drawing cards.
Okay, I'll take one.
That was
Uh,
it wasn't from drawing the cards. It was from
I'm going to
getting left alone.
pay 1 and play a Sensei's Divining Top. I may pay 1, look at the top 3 cards of my library, then put them back in any order, and then I can tap, draw a card, then put Sensei's Divining Top on top of its owner's library. Pass.
Hey, you can't draw cards. You can't play mana. That's kind of that works.
I'm gonna do a Rare of Tears Overlook as
That's
my land
enough.
for turn. When
That's
it
too
enters the
much.
battlefield, I sacrifice it. When I do, I search my library for a basic swamp, mountain, or forest card and put it onto the battlefield. Tap, shuffle, and gain 1 life. I will do a
Yeah.
mountain as land for the one that I searched for, and I gain 1 life. Thank you.
Gotcha, buddy.
And I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to play a Cloak of the Bat. The quick creature has flying and haste. That's all I can do at the moment. I will pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, this is how you do it. I'm gonna tap this Arcane Signet for green. I'm gonna tap this Soul Ring, and I'm going to play a Dryad of the Elysian Grove, who says I can play an additional land on each of my turns, and lands I control are every basic type in addition to the others. So I'm going to tap 2 green and a colorless, since they're all forests and all plains and all whatever. I'm going to play this Courser of Crufix, who says I play with the top revealed, and I can play lands from the top. Now, whenever a land enters under my control, I gain 1 life. I will play this Orzhov Basilica as my first land for turn and return this Ash Barrens to my hand. I will then play this Forest as my second land for turn. I'm going to gain 2 life when those lands enter,
Then reveal the top card of your library.
which is another land. I will tap 1 and basic land cycle this Ash Barrens, discarding it to search through my library for a swamp. Pop it in my hand, and then shuffle and reveal the top again.
Well, that forest, did you flip it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I flipped it before I shuffled.
It's just a forest.
Yep.
Top revealed. It is a Mirari's Wake.
We need to have him shuffle that. We don't need him having that.
That's her. I like this deck.
Looks like it's working well.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Right out of the box, this thing is trying to win. I like it. It knows what it's trying to do.
Plus, it's in the right colors for that type of deck.
Yeah, I kind of dig it.
You don't got any flying, do you?
No, sir.
I just have a 1/1 flyer. And he's
I'm playing
tapped.
Abzan. I'm going to be on the ground harder than any other color shard.
I've smacked them both with a Thopter, and they're still at 40 health.
I gained 1 from a land.
2 from a land.
When's the land did it and I sacrificed it. Give me a tap.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and play black 2 colorless Crow of Dark Tidings. It's flying 2/1 when it enters the battlefield or dies. I'm going to mill 2 cards.
Sir Conrad would have loved this game. We would be on fire right now.
Matt, you're open.
Yeah.
I will just I'll swing 2 at you.
Okay.
And then I will pester.
In response, I'm going to pay 1 and look at the top 3 cards of my library and put them back in any order.
A guitar, but it's just a Nintendo Entertainment System with strings.
I like it.
I would jam the shit out of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're like,
It's funny. That's the order I want.
like
Untap,
TMNT themes and shit. Like I'd be on.
upkeep,
I don't know
draw.
how to play guitar at all, but if you give me a guitar that sounds like a Ness, I will learn. I will learn quick.
Sun Home Fortress of Legion. I am then going to play a Mox Opal. Yeah, I can add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool. Activate this ability only if you control 3 or more artifacts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Tap the Moxo pole. There's mana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna play. Yep, I'm gonna play a Hellkite Tyrant, and it has flying, trample. He's a 6/5, and whenever Hellkite Tyrant deals combat damage to a player, I gain control of all artifacts that player controls.
He's in this deck too.
Passive. Tyler, do you have a reach or flyer?
No, sir.
Move to combat. I swing for a 1/1 in the air at you. Get back down to 40. Pass.
Tap. I am then going to do that and play my commander. He has haste whenever a creature I control attacks with haste. I create a tap treasure token. Corey, what do you have for blockers?
I've got a 1/2, a 2/1 flyer, and a 1/1.
What do you have, Tyler?
2 2/4s. His PT is just not. He should be a 4/4. I don't understand why he's on
4/3.
Yeah.
He should be like a 4/3 or something. He should have that 4th power, just like Farina.
And let me just swing at you without killing you.
This is the whole point. He's either got to super block you and clear his board, or just lose one of his blockers. That's up to you.
Yeah.
So who are you attacking?
It's trying to be political and ask. He's not saying anything. I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I will gladly draw this Mirari's Wake. Nobody stopped me. Top card is a
couldn't do
Destiny
anything.
Spinner who makes creatures and enchantment spells I control uncounterable. I'm digging it. I'm going to tap the Soul Ring for 2, this Arcane Signet for white. That's 3, 4, 5. I'm going to play this Mirari's Wake. I'm going to play this Swamp as my land for turn. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to play Extinguish All Hope and destroy all non-enchantment creatures. Bada boom.
Should just swung.
You should have.
Didn't want him to die the first turn.
2 at you 2.
I gotta take it.
Or actually, they get +1/+1 3 at both of you. My bad. I'm not used to Mirari's Wake. Pass turn.
All right.
If anyone's wondering why I keep like pushing my creatures away from myself, it's because they're enchantments and it throws me off.
Well,
I'm normally like enchantments and artifacts over in this corner and creatures over here, but my creatures are enchantments, so I keep playing with them like way up there because it throws me off. And I apologize. That's where my OCD wants to put them.
play Evolving Wilds is my land for turn. I'm just going to go ahead and send Rutstein back out.
In response, I'm gonna pay 1 and look at the top 3.
See.
All right. Milling the curb with Rutstein out. It's a land. I get a treasure token. And then I will pass turn. In response, I'll
So what we were saying,
Crack
something
my
about a viewing
evolving
party
wilds.
for SummerSlam. I'm down to host. I have 3 televisions at my house and 2 separate Peacock accounts.
Well, that's tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to come watch SummerSlam at my house? We can like throw together, get a big old thing of hot dogs or some hot
I think
ready
Corey's
pizzas or
sister's
something.
coming
my
over.
sister's coming out. It's her birthday.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Whose birthday?
Your sisters.
Wasn't it?
I thought it
Monday?
was hers. Was a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
No, that was my niece.
No.
That was her daughter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love it when you and your kids have your birthday close to each other. I'm all the way on the opposite end of the year.
Shoot, me and my
for
mom.
both of my kids.
Me and
Sure,
my
Mom.
mom's birthdays are like 2 days apart.
My one son's July 14th, and my other son's July 26th.
Nice.
So both of my boys are right there. One's a Leo by a day, and the other one's a Cancer.
Yeah, that was all you, buddy.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Even after a false god tore magic from Dominaria, power still radiated from the Mirari sword that slew her.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play a Forsaken Monument.
Ouch.
And colorless creatures I control get +2/+2. Whenever I tap a permanent for colorless, I add additional colorless, and whenever I cast a colorless spell, I gain 2 life. Yeah. I'm going to tap the Boros Garrison for a red and a white, and I'm going to rip apart your Mirari's Wake. And I'm going to destroy target enchantment. Pass the turn.
I was getting ready to pop off and draw a bunch
Oh,
of
I know.
cards.
Oh, I know. I was like, no, not having it. I had no response to get rid of it off your library, but as soon as it came in play, I did.
Yeah.
But it's a sorcery.
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna
why I did
do
the extinguish all hope.
2
Like, I
red
got
and
double
3
mana and
colorless.
and I was like,
I'm gonna do Gazul, Tyrant of the Cliffs, and whenever an opponent I control attacks, if defending player, I create a 3/3 red ogre creature token unless they pay 3 for each creature attacking me.
the cliffs are steep. The toll is steeper.
Just leave me alone.
Wait, he makes what
He's a
He
ogres
makes
or
a 3/3 ogre for each
okay?
creature attacking me if you don't pay 3 for each creature.
Red ghostly prison.
So I get
Except
a
I'm gonna
blocker
make a
for each
creature.
thing you send at me.
Unless you
Over
pay.
me.
Over to you. That's all I can do at the moment.
Untap. Upkeep, I will draw this Destiny Spinner and reveal the top card. Ooh, it's a saga. The Binding of the Titans.
The saga.
I will tap 2 white and a black for a colorless, and I'll play Mesa Enchantress. She says whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I may draw a card. And then I'm going to tap a black, a green, a white, and 2 colorless to play Onyxia, Hand of Erebos. When I cast her, I'm going to draw a card and reveal the top. Calling Rip. Ooh, Calling Rip would be nice. When she enters the battlefield or attacks, I'm going to exile up to 1 target non-aura enchantment card from my graveyard and make a token of it, except it's a 3/3 black zombie in addition to its other types. Ooh, I'm just going to do Eidolon, if that's the case. Yes. All right, so that's going to come out as a 3/3 black zombie, and when it enters, since it has Constellation, I get to draw a card. Top card, Calyx.
Well, with the reveal, what was the?
You saw the card. It was Calling Red.
Oh, okay. So many cards going through and being revealed. It's like, wait a second, did I miss that one? That's how it goes anymore. Like when it's like one person going, it's like what went through.
blink, and it goes from like 1 or 2 creatures to like 10.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this is fast. I like this. For it, Josh.
Yep.
Faster.
Nope, that's a mill. Uh,
What's your upkeep? Yeah.
creature. She'll get another creature. Do my draw. Swamp is my land for turn.
I hope I did this right, or my next turn is going to be weird.
This might be a little weird. All right.
You might be a little weird.
Green,
Check the comments for any shout outs.
colorless. I'm gonna play Grim Contest. It's an instant, but I'm gonna choose target creature that I control and target creature an opponent controls, and each of those creatures deals damage equal to the toughness to each other. So I'm gonna deal Rutstein, and I'm gonna choose Tyler's Commander.
Do what now?
We're gonna deal our toughness to each other.
4.
Yep.
4. Okay. I'll have to go back to the command zone.
Alrighty. Mine will go back to the command zone as well.
2 times.
2 times. Wow.
Ooh.
Cost 4 more. Cost 7.
What was mine? Oh, and then to also do some more shenanigans. Pay green, colorless, and I'm gonna cast Tangle Trap and just rip apart your friggin' Soul Ring because I can.
Destroy target artifact.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm slowing down. But I'm gonna
Pacing.
pass turn.
Untap.
It's like, why didn't you do that?
Draw. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Or the top.
Or the top.
Or the top. Well, the top, I'll just put it back to the top.
The cloak of the bat gives flying and haste.
Yeah.
And it's not that
I'm going
much.
to tap for a white and 2 colorless, and I'm going to play a Archaeomancer's map. And when it enters the battlefield, I search the library for up to 2 basic playing cards revealed, then put them in my hand, then shuffle. And whenever a land enters the battlefield under my opponent's control, that player controls more lands than I do. I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield. 2 planes. Basic things.
See, all the fun things that people just throw out. We're just talking about how we can't keep up. Yeah, that's what just happened there.
Yeah.
I forgot that was out.
I was watching a video where somebody played that card and they were like, I don't like this because they don't play white. And literally everyone else was like, oh no, I paid 3 and the card did what it was supposed to do.
I'm going to put those in my hand. I'm going to play one of them as my land for the turn. And then I'm going to tap for 3. No, tap for 4. I'm going to attempt to play a Smothering Tithe. And whenever an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2. If that player doesn't, I create a colorless treasure artifact creature token with tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool.
I can't do anything at the moment.
You have these out.
Pass the turn.
3 tokens out.
Tap. There you go. I drew.
Are you going to pay 2?
No.
All right.
But I'm going
Not
to
draw
do.
cards,
Oh,
make a
yeah.
treasure.
Different. I have the rustic study.
I'm gonna do 2
Um,
green and 2 colorless, and I'm gonna destroy that.
Which one?
Smothering Tithe.
Okay.
Mm,
Oh,
Wait, you played a
there's
land-
the other one.
Did you play?
there's all sorts of stuff. I mean, my
It's
whole
called
board
destroy
is-
everything
I
as
can't-
quickly as possible. Burn it with fire.
I'm gonna still do the Smothering Tithe.
Did you play a land?
No.
Okay.
You're playing red, Matt. Burn it all with fire.
It's red, green, black. I only have so much, and that's a green card.
Jund is designed for removal. Jund, Sultai, and Mardu are
That's
the
all I
heaviest
can do.
removal shards. Grixis tries,
That's
but it does too much
Mhm.
bouncy to actually remove anything. Upkeep. I will draw Calyx. Top card revealed. It is a battle for Bredegard. I will blow up my own board for mana. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
No, I'm not going to pay 2 by the. Oh, never mind. He blew it up. All right. Wow.
That's why I didn't ask.
I'm going to tap 1 and a green and play. There's no sense blowing up that. All right, let's really just drop that and hope for the best. All right, okay. I'm going to tap green, a black, colorless, and colorless. And I'm going to play Calling Ritual, attempting to destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less, and add a black or a green to my pool for each permanent destroyed this way.
ouch.
So
In response,
there we go.
I'm going to tap this for
Chug
a
your top.
no for 1, and then I'm going to look at the top 3, and then I'm going to tap my lock and throw it up there.
We're just talking about creatures, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
What,
Destroy each non-land permanent
Tap
with
it.
mana value 2 or less.
Put it up top,
That's what I thought.
and then I'm going to
Hold
sack this treasure for a white and this cursed mirror for a red, and I'm going to Boros Charm, and permanents I control are indestructible until the end of turn.
Just to save your max opal. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
And my Sensei's Divine Top.
That dodged it. So 3.
Yep.
4.
yeah, I had 1.
And my own signet. So I get 5. I'll add 3 green, or I'll just add 5 green. All right. I will use my 5 green and 1 white. And I'll play Calyx. I will immediately uptick him to look at the top 4 of my library. I may reveal an enchantment card from among them and put it in my hand, put the rest on the bottom in a random order. I'm going to grab the Eldest Reborn. Flip the top. Spirited Companion. I have 1 green left. I'll use that 1 green and 2 more, and I'll play the Binding of the Titans. As the saga enters, I'm going to put a lore counter on it, and each player is going to mill 3 cards.
Yay! I like milling, especially this deck.
I don't. Here goes my top.
Oh, there goes my Goldspan Dragon.
I need to put a Urza Saga in this deck.
Until I build anger.
Oh, I forgot to freaking draw. Oh, it comes in Constellation. I draw a card. Ah, I get to draw Just trying to hit lands. I don't know what's going on here. You guys blew up my rocks like that.
You blew up your rocks.
No. You blew up my Mirari's Wake and my Soul Ring.
Well,
Nah,
Corey did the
I
soul
did
ring.
my Soul Ring, but that's what I mean is like you guys blew up my Mirari's
Well, you
Wake and
joined
my
us
Soul
with
Ring.
your arcane signet.
Yeah, I had to.
No.
I had to. I had to pace you guys. You guys all had a bunch of little tiny stuff you were going to use for utility later, and I was like, I can't let
I
you
had
keep
a
that
thing
laying
that gave
around.
a
It's
thing
gotta
flying.
go. It's got to go.
Now we just need the board wipe.
I'm just going to pass and hope I get another turn.
Destroy all enchantments. I don't know if I have one of them in here.
So you pass the turn. Yeah, Mr. Lands over here. 7 lands.
Seven. Seven
There's 7 of them.
Seven.
There's 7 guys.
You count 7. But I will tap those 7 and send out Redstein again.
Yeah, ain't no land to
And
play, huh?
Mill. It's an instant, so I'll get blood token. And then I will P to T.
Awesome. Untap.
Wish I had enough
Up
land to bring my commander back.
Draw.
Third, or is it fourth?
I'm gonna play an Urza Saga as my land for the turn. The
Just
Saga
one short.
comes in with 1 lore counter on it, and it taps for a colorless. I'm going to tap Boros Garrison and the Urza Saga to play Ossiger. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Untap. Keep raw. Yeah. Um.
What you got going over there,
I'm gonna
Matt?
pay 4. I'm gonna do an Aetherworks Marvel. Whenever a permanent I control is put into the graveyard, I get an energy counter. And if I have 6 energy counters, I can tap it and pay them and look at the top 6 cards in my library. I may cast a card from among them without paying its mana cost and putting the rest on the bottom of my library in random order.
I always loved the idea of charge counters. I got so upset when they banned the crap out of that.
And then I
Not
will
in Commander, but like
pass turn.
Modern and Standard and several other formats were like, no charge counters because it's too easy to use like the different modules from that set to generate infinite. And I was like, man, it would have been a good format warper. You know what I mean? Untap, upkeep, draw, reveal the top. It's a Herald of the Pantheon. And let's see. I need to draw cards. I need to hit lands. You guys have decimated my mana base. Oh, at the beginning of my turn, this guy gets a second lore counter. I get to exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards, and for each creature card exiled this way, I get to gain life. May I see your bin, sir? Mr. Hasty Creatures.
They're not all haste. It's just
No more Goldspan Dragon. That's banned. Or not banned, but exiled. It's banned from this game. Yeah, no Meteor Golem, please. That's exiled.
You just milled it.
Yep.
same with Gold Spender.
So I gain 2 life. Boop, boop. I will tap a green and 1. Yeah, a green and 1, and I will play. Sheesh. Sorry, I'll play Destiny Spinner. When I cast Destiny Spinner, I'm going to draw a card from Mesa Enchantress. When she enters the battlefield, I'm going to draw a card from Constellation.
See, I
Reveal the
could have
top.
been getting stuff from Smothering Tide right now, but you were like, no.
Making treasures faster than the treasure deck. You did.
I'm going to tap 1 in the green. I'm going to play
I'm
Sanctum
an
Weaver. When
artifact
I
deck.
cast Sanctum
Yeah.
Weaver, I'm going to draw a card. When it enters, I'm going to draw a card from Constellation and reveal the top.
Pseudo artifact treasures or artifact?
I'm going to uptick Calyx. Look at the top 4. And reveal Cast Out from among those enchantments and put it into my hand, and the rest on the bottom in a rando. Top card. Abundance. Holy crap, dude. Where are the lands, man? I know I took 2.
I know the field. You milled mine.
It
You
wouldn't
did.
have mattered. I did. Turn 2. I don't. It's a pre-con, Brandon. I just got it. I just opened it. Literally just opened this live on air and started playing it. I will discard an Omen of the Sun.
Mm-hmm. Well, not attacking. Okay.
Without my commander, they don't have menace, so they're not as viable attacking. Plus, I have to pay when I attack him, or else he gets things.
You can attack other
Mhm.
people.
There's no point attacking other people. You have to go first. You play hasty creatures. You have the strongest swing back
Not necessarily.
automatically.
Soul Ring.
Hmm.
Shades.
Yeah, that's how this game's going.
Yeah.
Just like, should I do this? Should I do that?
Green, black, 2 colorless. I'm going to cast Ancient Lumber Knot. It's a 1/4, but each creature I control with toughness greater than its power assign combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power.
Mm.
Um,
I don't know what that planeswalker does, but
He's just grabbing me enchantments off the top. His down tick is like an Oblivion Ring. That's the thing, but I'm not trying to down tick him and force hard removal right now.
what's his ultimate?
Return all enchantments from my graveyard to the battlefield. There's only 4.
Still,
Okay. I mean, there's
Eh,
like 80 in this.
for now,
99
for
card
now.
deck.
Still a powerful planeswalker for that deck.
Mhm.
Yes. Calyx is good. I'm quite digging the flavor. I like this deck. It just doesn't have like any interaction because it's, the colors it is. So my interaction's all funky.
well, I'm just going to go ahead and pass turn.
Untap.
It tries
Upkeep,
to a
draw,
absolute
and I have to
belligerent
put
amount of
a-
cards that I cannot buy.
This goes to the second one, and
That's 'cause
I'm
there's-
going to tap for 2 colorless and tap Urza Saga to use
Need
its
one of those.
ability.
It's an enchantment land.
It is. And it's gonna make a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5/5 construct creature token. His power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts in play that I have in play. I'm going to play a plains as my land for the turn. I am going to I didn't want to do that, but I did that. So next, I might as well do the only other thing I really can do, and move to combat. You got a 5/4.
Mhm.
I can't even attack anyone because I only got 1 creature too. Screw it. I'm going to just pay 1 mana, tap Osiger, and exile Sensei's Divine Top from my graveyard and make 2 copies of it. And then I'm going to pay 1 to look at the top 3, put them back in any order.
They stop existing when you tuck them.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Yeah, that's why I got Khan the Great Creator in here.
At first, I was
Grab
like,
him
that's
back
really
from
cool.
exile.
No,
Yep.
stop.
I'm going to tap 1 of them and then tuck it up there and draw a card. And then I'm going to pay 3. And I'm going to play a Nettle Cyst. And it enters the battlefield with a 0/1 Germ Creature token or a 0/0 Germ Creature token. And its power and toughness is equal to the number of artifacts or enchantments I control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this goes to a 6. Because that's artifacts. So yeah. So I have a 7/7 and a 6/6 blocker. Okay. Pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna do a red, green, and colorless. I'm gonna do Fires of Yagamaga. Creatures I control have haste, and I can sacrifice a target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
Why? FOY.
I mean land. Can't afford anything else. I'm gonna pass turn.
Ooh,
Oh, I forgot. I gained 2 life because I cast a.
colorless.
Yeah.
Untap. And my upkeep. Nothing. Draw abundance. Reveal the top. Still not a land. It is Erebos. Black carded though. Blue carded. And there we go. Binding of the Titans is going to resolve, and I'm going to return target creature or land from my graveyard to my hand. I'm going to grab back this piddly little Ash Barrens and play that as my land for turn.
How many lands do you have? 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. Okay.
Yeah, if that put that in perspective.
No, I was just wondering if I got an Archaeomancer's map trigger.
I know. I was like, no, you don't, because you have more lands than me. It's a Boros deck, and I'm playing.
For now, this thing goes bye-bye next turn.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
I'm getting a Soul Ring or a Soul Talisman.
I would get benefit out of it.
As I do right now. My Nettlecyst goes up by 1.
I just need to keep going wider. That's the only thing I can do. You guys are building up boards just as fast as I'm building up my board.
We have
I have
to.
nothing.
You're waiting for someone to swing on you.
You are.
That's the only thing I can do at the moment.
It's working because we don't have removal for Cthulhu yet. That's all. I know.
Who says I'm gonna
Give me a
block?
second here.
If you have one more
My
creature-
creatures don't have haste, so I can't swing with them.
Okay. This is gonna get out of hand really quickly. I'm going to tap
But
5, and I'm going to try to play Sigil of the Empty Throne. When I cast Sigil of the Empty Throne, I'm going to draw a card.
Mhm.
Check everything. Okay. And then I'll reveal the top, and then it resolves, and it enters. So I'm going to draw a card from Eidolon of Blossoms. Reveal the top. It can't be countered. Going to tap 1 and a black and play Dreadhorde Invasion. When I cast Dreadhorde Invasion, I'm going to draw a card from Mesa Enchantress. I'm then going to make a 4/4 white angel with flying. when I cast it, and then when it enters, I'm going to reveal and draw a Cunning Rhetoric off of the top, and then reveal the top. Holy crap! Where are the lands?
Nowhere to be found.
You didn't shuffle well. They're all grouped up.
Yeah, yeah. You have a pool of land just sitting there.
I'm going to tap this
Next thing is
Sanctum
all just gonna
Weaver
be laid.
for. No, 7 black. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use 3 of it to cast Cunning Rhetoric. When I cast Cunning Rhetoric, I'm going to put a 4/4 Angel out. I'm going to draw a card from Mesa Enchantress. When it enters, I'm going to draw a card from Constellation.
What is it?
Starfield Mystic. Oh,
Gotcha.
there's that forest. I thought I flipped it. Whenever an opponent attacks me with one or more planeswalkers I control, I exile the top card of that player's library, and I may cast it as long as it's exiled and spend mana as the color of any. Play that forest off of the top because I still have an additional land player. Reveal the top. It is a forest. Yay!
It's all grouped.
Wait, how many lands do you have that you just?
I played an Ash Baron this turn. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That player controls more lands. Okay.
I will use my other 4 black floating to play Erebos, Bleak-Hearted. When I cast Erebos, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to make a 4/4 Angel. I'm going to draw a card when he enters from Constellation. The Swamp.
Swamp.
Reveal the top.
Swamp. You found the land pile.
On the land pile. Holy cow.
I hope my next one's a land.
Now that mimic ain't eating much land.
See, now I don't have any. I have a 3/3 and 2/2/4s that can swing, and none of that is strong enough really to go sideways with. This is a 0/2.
I have a 7/7 and an 8/8.
Swing a 2/4. I won't
1,
block.
2, 3. My default to black is only 3. Erebos is not a creature. Yeah, no, I don't have a threatening board. Those 3, 4, 4 angels I just made are my board state. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's the reliquary tower for this thing?
That's
In the
too
land
expensive.
gap.
They're not going to put reliquary tower
No, it's in the land clump.
in the middle of it.
What
they
the
didn't put
heck
one in
is
there.
this deck? Wow.
So you need more things that give you no maximum hand size.
6,
Spellbook.
7.
Decanter of Endless
We didn't
Water.
discard these
Mhm.
5 cards.
They're all good cards. And the decanter is a rock, so that makes it nice.
Over to you, sir. Hold on, let me try to separate not creature from creature because this is triggering my OCD.
Meal. It's a land card, so I get a treasure.
I don't I like this,
okay.
but I
thought you
don't
played
like this. If that makes sense to you guys.
I understand.
Well, I mean, Corey threw a land to his graveyard.
It's a mill.
Yeah. What else you doing?
He got a treasure token too. He's made more treasures than I have.
And you got after me for trying to make some treasure.
I'll go after him eventually.
3/4 colorless. Yes, Marionette Master. It's a 1/3, and it has Fabricate 3. Which when this creature enters the battlefield, I put 3+1/+1 counters on it, or create 3/1/1 colorless servo artifact creature tokens. And then whenever an artifact that controls put in a graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to Marionette Master's power. So is that saying pretty much like if something's destroyed or if I decide to pay and sacrifice?
Yes, sir. Okay. This is actually a win con of my buddy's Sack Treasures deck.
Mention that.
I probably should throw them in.
Are you
my,
going to
Yes,
put the
it-
counters on her, or
Oh,
are you gonna have her
yeah,
coming
yeah.
with servos? Oh, yeah, definitely. Smart decision.
You say you wanted to see it?
Yes, please.
So now it's a 4/6,
6.
and whenever he sacrifices anything, you guys are we're each going to take 4
Whenever
damage.
an artifact you control is put into the graveyard.
Each opponent, right?
Target opponent. loses
Target
life
opponent
equal to-
loses.
Whenever he does, or
Whenever he, yeah, like if he just
Okay.
sacks a treasure, that's 4 damage to target opponent.
Or that
Or they
blood
lose
token.
4 life. But yeah, nasty.
Okay.
Enemy sacrifice the treasure token.
Now you
which
have
deals
instant
blood
speed.
token.
Now you have instant speed.
Deal 8 damage.
Lava spike in black. Nice.
Well, he can sacrifice the treasure token, pay for the blood token to do 8 damage right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which, sure, why not? Do that. Tap, do that. Going to discard a card, draw a card. I'm going to do 8 damage. So,
Or you can do 4 twice.
or 4 twice. I will do
42.
You know what? 8 damage to the Tyler.
Okay. I just remembered I forgot to gain one when the land came in off the Courser.
So you were at 43. So that's 6, 7, 8.
And
I forgot to gain 2.
I don't think I played a land for my turn.
Okay.
So play Myriad Landscape, enters battlefield tapped, tap for a colorless. Or
How many lands do you have?
sack it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That'd be the 8th.
No, that's the 7th.
No, he has 4,
Or, yeah,
5, 6,
yeah,
7,
yeah.
8.
Yep. Sorry.
So that would trigger my Archaeomancer's map, and I'm going to play this Plains.
Cool. And then I will pass turn.
In response, I'm going to pay 1, use my top to look at the top 3 cards. And then that. Then I'm going to pay 1 and use Oscar's ability to sacrifice Archaeomancer's map. Untap, or then progress to the next turn. Untap. Upkeep, draw, put another saga or a lore counter on the saga, and I look for a artifact card with mana cost 0 or 1, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. I'm gonna be looking for a soul talisman. Bam. Yeah.
Mhm.
This whole thing is just draw a card, 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 and it's black, white. I don't understand. It's like throws me off. It's got my brain going in my plain blue.
All right. I'm going
Draw does a
to.
lot, Green Hat does a lot of draw.
Not like this.
Whenever
I'm
you
going
play
to tap
stuff,
my soul
draws.
talisman, and I'm going to
Not like
use
this.
one of it to look at the top 3.
This is thick. This is thick. Draw a card.
Animar, that's all it does. I have a Laboratory Maniac, and it just
Is it in green? It doesn't make sense that Orzhov in green is like
I'm going to use the 2 I have floating with this white, and I'm going to tap Ossiger to go look for, or to exile our Chaomancer's map and make 2 of them. 2 token copies of them. And I'll go look through my library for 4 plains cards, put them into my hand.
Nice to have land.
I'm doing everything I can to find them.
Jimmy.
I might not even have them. What's up, squirrels? We need to get you on the show too.
For real, Squirrely Doo.
Are you kidding me?
This deck is nuts. Like, I think, that was definitely worth going to get my butt kicked. I did so bad.
Probably would have done.
Josh represented Tabletop Takedown. Meanwhile, I just got like smoked. And dude, I got put in a 3-player pod and I got double teamed so hard. The one dude hit me for like 20 damage within 6 turns, and then the other guy, he put Sword of the Anime on his commander, and just it literally he was like swing, 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 and I was at 22, and he's like swing, and I'm like, would you? The other guy's at 40. Like, why am I? Holy cow! And then
Other guy's his friend.
and then I went to play Sandstone Oracle to draw a whole whopping 2 cards and put out a Flying Defender for 7 mana, and he was like counterspell, and I was like, he has 37 health on a board state, bro.
I'm playing a Buried Ruin as my land for the turn.
Sheesh.
Uh,
they were like, you're a target, and I was like, what?
yeah.
I was playing Slimefoot. Like 60 card poopy pre-build, like poopy.
So let's see.
three
We got
together, but I
1, 2,
had
3,
Slimefoot,
4,
and they were like,
5,
hard target, and I
6,
was like,
7,
wait,
8,
what?
8, 8. Well, this game's going about as well as I can do it. Yeah, I'm going to move to combat, and where's the highest health? Mister, I gotta pay 3 to attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Corey
just that.
Corey is not in such a position.
I have a leave me alone.
Yeah,
Not anything.
I am definitely in
That's
an
all it
imposing
is.
position. You do
Yeah.
not want to attack me.
I want to attack both of you, honestly.
Whenever you attack me, I'm going to start snagging the top card of your library.
With one, I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to use the Divining Top.
Top 3.
All right.
Sit here and rut stain.
Yeah. Tyler, I'm going to hate this. I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing at you with a 10-10 construct.
No, when you attack me, I exile the top card of your library, and I will play it for as long as it's exiled and play mana, so it's any color. Play? Yes, thank you.
It's better than the other 2.
Here's the land.
What do I want to lose here? That's depression. I will lose a 4 angel.
Okay. Pass the turn since I can't really do anything else after that.
Untap. Draw.
This time I try to take big kaboomy turn. Better board
Yeah.
wipe.
I can't.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna do green and 3 colorless. I'm gonna play a Parallel Lives. If an effect would put 1 or more tokens onto the battlefield, it'd create that many. Then I'm gonna pay a green, and I'm gonna do Coruscant Crossroads. All creatures have haste, so you're welcome. Everything has haste.
Nice.
That's
Dang.
game. That's game.
Let's go.
That's
Over
all
me?
I can do. Yeah, best turn.
Untap. That's game. Upkeep, draw the swamp. Reveal top. This forest. I will play forest as land for turn. Reveal top. Helios. I will gain 1 life when land enters. That is what I forgot last time. I will play swamp as second land for turn. I will gain 1 life when swamp enters. I will tap 1 and a green. Green 1. And I will play Herald of the Pantheon. Creature enchantment spells cost me 1 generic less to cast, and now whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I gain 1 life. I missed a trigger at the beginning of my upkeep. I lose 1 life, and I amass 1. Apologies. I have a lot going on over here. Whether I want to or not, that's just how this deck functions. No more triggers? Okay. Holy cow. I will tap 1, 2, 3.
Abzan decks are pretty like
4,
and then
and then
Abzan. Abzan.
I'm going to play the
Abzan.
Eldest Reborn. The Eldest Reborn enters. That's my zombie token.
Abzan.
Literally. Each opponent's going to sacrifice a creature or planeswalker.
I'm going to deal 4 damage to you, Tyler.
What did you sacrifice?
My token creature.
Is it an artifact? His triggers off artifacts.
Yeah.
And I will put a energy counter on this, I guess.
So if you would have sacked a servo.
Okay. All right.
That's why I ran like that'd go good in here. If I actually start doing what I could. Well, I'm no longer.
When I cast the Eldest Reborn, I gain 1 life. I draw a card.
Still have to sack it.
Reveal the top. I make a 4/4 angel with flying. And then
And haste.
Everything has haste. You're welcome. Usually it helps me out in a way, but
Well, I'm surprised we're at this much life.
yeah.
I will tab
I've just been stuck.
1 green. And I will play Enchantress's Presence, which says whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I draw a card. When I cast that spell, I will draw a card from Mesa Enchantress. I will make a 4/4 angel with flying. I will gain 1 life. I will reveal the top. Grasp of Fate. Very good removal. I will. Holy crap, man.
Redundancy on the redundancy. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to take a long turn. It's just like how this deck is like.
Understand.
Well, turns. No, I should just start trying to clear the board. Just start trying to clear the board. Clear everyone else's board. That's how you win. Got you. I will tap Sanctum Weaver for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count those two. Supposed to count those two. 10. 10 green. Right. Yep, 10. I will spend 1 black and 4 of that green. And I will play Doomwake Giant. When I cast Doomwake, I will draw a card. Gain a life. Draw a card. And I will draw a card when it enters.
So that's 3 then, or
Yeah, I draw 2 on cast and 1 when it enters. I will also make a 4/4 angel. Whenever Doomwake Giant or another enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, creatures my opponent's control get -1/-1 until end of turn. I will spend 2 green. I forgot they cost 1 less. And 1 white, and I'll play Cast Out. And when Cast Out comes in, I will exile non-land permanent until Cast Out leaves. When I cast it, I will draw 2 on trigger. I will reveal the top. I will gain a life. When it enters, creatures my opponents are going to get another -1/-1 until end of turn.
-2. Any 2/2s would be good.
Five green still. That's enough to play this other card in my hand. The Mending of Dominaria. That's -3/-3 to creatures I don't control. Draw 2 on cast. Reveal top. Draw on enter. Reveal top. Gain 1 life when I cast.
Angel? Or is it not an enchantment?
It's a saga.
Or that negative?
Angel.
Yeah. Do you have enough to kill everyone?
I'm trying. I'm just trying to cast just 1 or 2 spells, and that's what happens every time I cast 1. Mending of Dominaria enters. I get the first lore counter. I mill 2 cards. Then I may return a creature from my graveyard to my hand. I'll grab back Setesian Champion, who says whenever an enchantment enters under my control, I put a 1/1 counter on it and draw a card. I will move to combat. And
Everything
as
has
life
haste.
totals 35, 38, 37. I'm just going to roll a die for it and try to swing somebody out so this game gets
I'd
wrapped
send
up
flying
faster.
at someone else and send ground at me.
Because you don't.
I don't have any
okay.
blockers. But you lose
4
haste.
times 6, 24.
Yep.
My devo to black is high enough now, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is. That's enough to swing up Josh, but that's me trying. I don't. I'm sick of revealing my top too. Let's go. We just need to get it over with.
So what are you sending it all at me?
Yes, sir.
God damn it.
All of that.
All right, what's
Yep, that's everything I can swing.
all right? What is it?
Okay, we'll swing the zombie token too. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angels, so that's 26 or 24 in the air.
Okay.
And then you have a 5/6 indestructible, 2
29.
2/4s, a 2/3, and a 1/1.
I'm gonna block your Dryad of the Elysian Grove, and then that puts me at 34 damage. Or wait, yeah, it's 29, and then plus 5, 34. Puts me at 1.
I literally had a 0/2 and a 3/3 that I don't get back if it dies. So I couldn't swing anything else. I will discard 4, 1, 2,
Oh,
5 lands.
Just put a spinner.
yeah. What?
RC is still at 1. Now, in my second main phase, I cannot do anything. I discard 5 lands. I have a couple of blockers still, 2 sagas. Holy crap. This is insane. I've never had this many permanents in play before in my life.
You'd have the city's blessing if you just add something with it.
Yeah.
See, now you don't have to swing me
Pass.
out. You can just let me have a turn. All right.
Well,
Not like I can do anything anyway.
I think there
I've been
needs to
targeted
be
all
some
game.
of the Orzhov like gain life, lose life stuff in here in order for it to kill people faster. I don't think relying on the creatures going sideways is going to keep working long term. I wouldn't have a board state if I didn't play that Sigil of the Empty Throne.
my land for turn.
Well, I mean, but you also think like a combo player. You don't really think combat as a combo.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't view it as an actual like win
No,
con.
Verena.
Wow.
Verena, I do. I figured out how to. That's why I built zombies, was so I could figure out how to make combat lands.
No, because that's just combos.
Well, no, she uses combat to loot through the library to get into the cards that either heavy synergize or combo. It's perfect. It's perfect.
A green and a colorless. You cast on Treader Elk. It's a 2/2. I can pay a green, sacrifice it, and search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tap, and shuffle my library. Is there any flying out there?
Not. I all of my flying is tapped out.
He swung his 6 4/4s at me.
Yeah.
None of which had vigilance. Yikes.
So you're welcome.
Like I said, I was just trying to wrap it up. This takes crazy long turns, and I apologize.
Oh, it's good. What creatures are out there? You still have creatures.
I got an 8/8
I have
Phyrexian
6
Germ.
4/4s. These are creatures. This is a 1/1 zombie. I got
But you
these
still have
guys.
untapped stuff too. So
I have no mana available.
But you have like 4 creatures that are all on tap.
Yes.
None have flying.
None of them have flying. I do still snag your top card.
If you attack them.
do you guys have any?
I have nothing.
I just got hit for 34
I had a
damage, and
Gazoo,
I have an 8/8.
and you made me sacrifice it, so I'm just here.
So wait, hold on.
Everything has haste, by the way.
Does everything still have -3, -3?
No, it's just until end of turn.
Oh, okay.
I think I figured out what this deck means. It's just the runes that
Just because it's the only thing that I can manage to do. I'm a swing 10 out.
Yeah.
I could do it to Tyler if he takes it all.
you can do whatever you got to do. What do you got? Top this or something? Yeah. What are you doing?
Because I could see me losing this next round as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, let me just swing it at Tyler and see what happens.
Yeah, I know better than to just outright take it. Think I have drawn enough cards. I'm going to put this 3/3 in front of your 2/2. This 4/6 in front of this guy. 0/2 in front.
Which
of
one has
Rustin.
flying?
You got. I don't see any flying.
Mm.
There you go. There's your blockers. I'll let you hit my draw.
All right.
In response, I'm going to pay red and white and 2 colorless, and I'm going to tap this. And which creature of your I'm gonna give this creature double strike.
There you go.
What's the other blockers? What's one?
We kill each other. 4/6 is blocking his 4/4, and my 0/2 is blocking that 4. So I
Give
lose
that
2.
one +2/+2. I sacrifice this.
There you go. Bang bang.
You're welcome. Sacrifice, yeah.
There you
Giving
go.
it +2/+2.
There you go. Traded me out. This is exiled.
I don't have any creatures to put it on, anyways.
That is all I can do.
All right. In response to you passing the turn, I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm gonna look at the top 3,
I
put
forgot
them
two
back in
more
any
planeswalkers.
order.
That's what I forgot. There's 6 angels tapped. I'm just gonna put them over top of Josh's exiled card here because I'm probably not gonna play it.
Right.
They're tapped.
And this zombie can be a copy
Untap.
unless I have an amass token.
It should have
Upkeep.
the angel and the.
Draw.
Yes, I do.
It doesn't have the angel? Or did you add that card in there?
Oh,
I'm going
I thought it was the
to-
angel.
Tap for 2 white and 2 colorless, and I'm going to return to dusk during my main phase. I'm going to get rid of that Arcana Sigil or the Sigil of Sanctity, or what's that one giving you?
Seed of the Empty Throne.
Yeah, Seat of the Sigil of the Empty Throne, and then Erebos. I'm also going to exile. Yep, they're both exiled.
My bad.
I'm gonna play this Plains as my land for the turn, and I'm going to look at this as what can I actually do? I'm gonna play my Oscar Reconstructor. I am then going to move to combat. Tyler, I am swinging on you with both of them. They're one's a 10-10, the other one's an 8-8.
I'll block the 10-10 and take 8.
In response to you not blocking the 8, I'm going to tap for a red or white. Oh, screw it. I could do that. Yeah. Then a red and white. And then I'm going to tap this to give the one you didn't block double strike. And I'm going to pay 1 to sacrifice one of the Archaeomancer's maps. So that means still 8. So yeah. So I'm gonna give the one you didn't block +2/+0. So it'd be 10. Yeah, so it'd be 20 total.
Took it.
Pass the turn. Hmm.
Yeah, now I have to kill you.
Well, you dropped me. You did 34 damage. Of course, I had to do another. I already knew I was dead anyway.
Yep.
Oh, now I have to hit you. Whoa.
I guess I'm
Knew that was coming.
Jahara, Friend of the Forest, tokens I
Spooky.
control, have tap, add green,
No, I have to sweep you
and
out.
pay
You
2, and then
tried.
I'm going to
You
put
failed.
it's just bookcase.
Back for it.
Just doing what I can do. What do you have for blockers?
Nothing. I got rid of it.
Just 2.
I'll take it.
That's all I can do.
Over to me?
Yep.
One set. At my upkeep, I'm going to put a counter on the zombie army and lose 1 life.
You still have like those 6 or whatever.
6 angels, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you okay? Condensed it instead of all those.
I don't play with the top revealed anymore, or I do.
Yup.
Draw, reveal the top. Oh, Cacophony Unleashed.
Broken hypocrisy. Huh.
This is the worst this deck's ever done.
No, I just kept. Y'all kept removing my stuff, so I wasn't able to build.
3.
I didn't have anything to do.
And I'm going
with
to
anything
play
except the one
Felidar
removal.
Retreat. Does anything happen when I cast it anymore? Yes, I draw a card. Top revealed.
Wow.
Oh, shoot. Both of these trigger. Shit. What did I play? Felidar Retreat?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I fucked that up. This triggers. I mill 2. And then I return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand. I'm going to grab back, I don't know, Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
And then.
And then each opponent's going to discard a card.
And then.
I'm never gonna be able to afford it anyways. They're sold now.
That's fine. I threw a planes to the grave.
My hand's too expensive for me to cast.
I'm going to
I
tap
have 5 mana. I need 6.
3 and play
Yup.
Dryad of the Elysian Grove. And when I cast him, I draw a card.
Play with the top revealed.
I'll play this Plains as my land for turn. When I play that Plains, I will gain 1 life from Courser of Crufix, and then I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control and to gain Vigilance until end of turn.
Isn't there another landfall? Oh, that's the one you just said. I gotcha.
I'm then going to tap 2 white and play Grasp of Fate. And when it enters, for each opponent, I'm going to exile 1 target non-land permanent they control, and it's going to be gone until Grasp of Fate leaves the battlefield. Oscar. I'm going to go with Parallel Lives, and I'm going to go with this is exile. So Grasp of Fate leaves the battlefield.
Did the other thing leave the battlefield that had Corey's other creature that was?
Call out? No.
No, still right here, cast out.
Wow.
I'm going to tap Sanctum Weaver for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to go to combat. Wrap this game up. Oh, all creatures have haste, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sanctum Weaver for 11 green. I'm going to play Nyxborn Behemoth, who's a 10/10 trample. And Setesian Champion. 3 green left. Abundance.
Wait, enchantment.
Draw a card. Put a counter on it. Draw a card.
Did you make an angel or 9/1?
Plains.
I got
Bonus
rid of
dirt roll. Top. Plains. Hand.
Yeah, it'd be
top.
worse.
I will play my second land for turn, which is this Plains, and I'll put another 1/1 counter onto all of my creatures and give them Vigilance.
Well, those 2 that just came in
Yep.
are going to get that, but the ones
I know, I got
before it will
everything
get the
that's-
2/2.
These are gonna get a 1/1 counter. All right. Combat. Josh, do you have any flyers?
I have a 1/1. I don't have jack for a creature. I got 1 life though.
Corey has 37. It has 38.
No
I'm
mana,
giving
no
you
hand.
haste.
No hand, no mana, no field. You knocked me down to 1 from
36,
35. Yeah, I'm gonna swing whatever I got at you.
38. No, I completely understand.
If I could fling them, I would have flung both of them at you. It's like, take this, like 20 damage.
All right, Matt or Corey, you have 14 coming at you, and Matt, you have 48 coming at you.
I'm gonna block the 10-10 with a 0-4 auspicious bookcase.
It has trample.
Does it?
Yes. And then you have
It's a 0-4.
30. You have 36 coming in the air. So you're out. And then you have 3, 2, 4, 6, 5, 7, 4, 6, and a 4, 4, 7 coming at you with vigilance.
Two more
Yes.
draws, I will find
I have to take it. I don't have anything to block with.
All right. And all my creatures had vigilance, so they did not tap when I attacked there. Josh, your card back.
Why?
Why? Oh, I didn't swing at you.
You didn't swing at me.
You should have sent one.
You did not swing at me. It was all declared, and y'all took it.
So he gets a turn.
Okay.
I get a turn.
With his one life.
I'm going to tap Sanctum Weaver for 9 black, and I'm going to play. Or no, I already did.
Yeah.
Well, I fucked that all up. I don't like this deck. There's just way too much fucking going on.
I'm dead.
I'm just going to pass. I overloaded myself. I missed
No more
the crap
haste.
out of this deck. It's really hard.
All right, mill. It's a creature, so I get a
I'm
creature.
chill with triggers, but this is nuts.
Play a swamp.
Brain fried.
No, that's too much. Like all of my creatures had different power and toughness so fast.
Yeah, my biggest issue is stuff from my graveyard getting exiled and then not even being able to play stuff.
I didn't make any treasures. That's my issue with what's going on.
Well,
Well, you stopped me. You should have saved him for his enchantments, but you decided mine.
I mean, no one could have predicted that I was going to get this many out.
Yeah, I could. I
didn't realize there was this many in the, like every card is either an enchantment or draws you a
It's an
card for an
enchantment
enchantment.
deck.
I mean, like, period, though. Like,
So what's up, Corey?
this is
I'm a
nuts.
P to T.
All right, on tap. Come on, heart of the card. Whoa. And I'm going to pay 1. Look at the top 3 before I draw. Yeah.
It's like watching an episode of JoJo's.
Draw. And then I'm going to pay 1. Look at the top 3.
I don't like this deck. There's way too much going on. No, this is nuts. I gotta get sleeves and
Cards
shuffle
was
it
not
up and all sorts of stuff. Like, this isn't cool. It was all clumped. There wasn't lands. It didn't flow right.
I'm going to tap
Make it
for.
your own.
I definitely need to tweak it. Like, I see what's working and I see what's not working real quick. Like, paying for anything that's not a creature is kind of a waste because I
Yeah,
can just
three-
pay 3 to draw a card over and over.
So I'm going to tap for 5 and a red and a white, and I'm going to play Wake the Past.
Bang.
And that's going to bring back a Urza Saga and a Smothering Tithe.
Enchantments?
Return all. Oh, I thought it was artifacts and enchantments. Oh well. Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to play that. I'm going to instead have that 5, 6, 7. No, just 6. 'Cause he died twice. So it costs 4 more.
Jesus.
Yeah. Move to combat. Swing these 2 at you, Tyler. The 8/8 and the 10/10.
I will block at them with full zombie, and 2 full champion.
Right.
I don't need to draw more cards. I think I've drawn enough.
Cool. They all dead.
Yes.
Pass the turn. That's all I got.
Matt is dead. I go untap. Upkeep. I go to draw. I will instead choose land and reveal until I reveal land. Put that in my hand with Crows and Verge.
Mm.
I'll put this on the bottom. Reveal the top. I go to my main phase. The Eldest Reborn is going to trigger. I'm going to put a target creature or planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. I'm going to choose Doomwave Giant and give all creatures that I don't control -1/-1 until end of turn. I will then trigger the Mending of Dominaria, and I'm going to return all lands from my graveyard to the battlefield, and then shuffle my graveyard into my library. That's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is that tapped or not?
Tapped.
Okay.
It's going to give me 8 landfall triggers on Felidar Retreat, and I'm going to put 8 1/1 counters on my creatures I control in the game Vigilance. I'm going to move to combat and definitely swing more than enough to kill you both out.
In response, I'm going
Yes.
to pay 2, 4, and tap this and give your guy with trample double strike.
Just so it's over. I got you.
Awesome. Good game,
Wow, that was
guys.
a crazy game.
That was crazy. I apologize, guys.
That's good.
That's a pre-con. That was
All
literally
good.
right out
You're
of
good.
the box. I cracked that and was like, I have no clue and then it was like draw. And I was like, but that's all you're doing. And it was like, just draw more.
Dude, I wasn't really getting any artifacts either, and that was just,
Draw.
I guess y'all slowed me down to the point where I just couldn't do anything.
I was stuck at 5 lands.
And
Like I needed one more. Like I started doing stuff, and then everything
I
had cost too
forgot
much.
like to swing Josh out and like all sorts. I was like, I don't even know what's going on, dude. This deck is crazy. I didn't even hit any of the cards I put in there. Not a single one.
That's how it always goes.
No, you want to hear the cards that I put in it? I put in All That Glitters, Growing Rights of Itlamok, Carpet of Flowers, and Miri's Guile. The nasties.
those were great games today.
Yes.
Crazy games.
All right, so right out the box, that thing is nasty.
Mhm.
But it's just because it literally, I hit like every draw card and I got turn 1 Soul Ring Signet. It was like room to room.
It seems like every game someone does start with that.
Somebody thought about it.
Well, that's it for this week. I mean, what time is it?
It is 4:40. We
Wow.
played till almost 5 o'clock today.
Wow, that was a long time.
The first game
Ladies and
was
gentlemen,
not too
thank
bad.
you for watching today. That was a long game. First game was fast. Second game was nice and longish there. I don't know where the case for this deck went, but that pre-con is awesome. I won that last night at the pre-release up at our house games. Make sure you stop up there. Them guys take care of you. I love that store. That's our local shop right here. We also have Cravings right here on Front Street. Anybody who watches, catches us on Saturday, if you ever want to be on the show, you ever want to sit down, have a one-on-one with me and Josh, discuss anything, we'd love to have you on. We have several different groups. We got Facebook. Yep. And then we're also got this Battle in the Creek right here. The whole damn show. Rob Van Dam, ladies and gentlemen. Saturday, September 20th, 2023. It's Battle Creek, Michigan in the Kellogg Arena. I might be there. That sounds good. I had to avoid. I missed the last IWR show. I took my kid to the fair, but I wanted to go. And I asked my kid, I was like, do you want to go to the fair or do you want to go watch wrestling? And he thought about it. He was like,
Yeah, it's a fair toss up.
he was like, I don't know. And then his mom explicitly told me that she was going to take him on the monster truck day and that they weren't going to have time to ride rides. And I was like, all right, then I'll take him. So
Yeah.
it was $1.50 ride day. So I was like, run it. I can afford to take him.
Yeah.
Yeah. because otherwise it's so much. But anyway, it's good to have you guys back on the show. You want to hit it with "Let's break a table" on 3? 1, 2, 3. Let's break a table.